Welcome back to Island Life Live from a beautiful weekend. Mele Apana, just back from Las Vegas.
I just landed.
Lena Girls over here from Kaneohe. And I'm coming in from Kaneohe as well.
What a weekend, what a weekend.
What's the scoop is banning keiki from accessing social media. First of all, is that a good idea, Lena Girl? What you think?
I think it kind of depends what we're talking about in regards to social media. I know you said that this is a law, right?
It is a law, went into effect. Mele, you think it's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so here's the deal. Today, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill that would prevent children 13 years and younger from holding social media accounts. It would also require 14 and 15-year-olds to obtain parental consent to have accounts. And of course, once they're 16 years old, they can open up their social media accounts freely under this new law. Okay, so let me go back to the question. Lena Girl, is this a good idea?
I think it's a great idea for us to make sure that our keiki are looking at good things, seeing good images. Yeah. The only reason why I question it is because our keiki are incredibly akamai. They are so smart. They are going to find a way to get around this law. In fact, you know what? Most of them teach their parents and their grandparents how to use their devices. What makes you think they're not just going to go up and set up their own accounts?
They might be more rebellious because they kind of get in it, right?
In our hui over here, Lena Girl is the one who teaches us how to use social media.
Exactly.
We're so lost.
She's She's the Trekkie Kateki, that's why.
But my nieces and my nephews are brilliant. They are so smart. And I know that, they would get around this law like lickety split.
I was listening to a podcast with Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan was saying that, his daughter is so akamai, just to kind of prove your point or, add that exclamation point. His daughter didn't know the passcode. She would always have to go to the parents to open it up. Well, what she did, once she had it open, she put on screen recording. And then she asked her mom, can you please punch in the passcode?
Oh my gosh.
And so she opened it. From there, the daughter knew the passcode because of the screen recording.
She had a video of her mom putting in that, that girl is akamai.
So just like you said, sis, and then again, like you mentioned, who's going to police this? How can you tell when it's inside your own home?
But how can you enforce that?
Yeah, here's some of the rationale. Predators targeting kids.
Sure.
Yes. That is why I said it's a good idea.
It is a good idea because, and we hear about these stories all the time. It's like this keiki in Florida might get a direct message from somebody in Pennsylvania, and they will go jump on the bus and go there to meet this other 14-year-old who ends up being a 44-year-old man. You know what I mean?
Right. But brother, it's not only happening on social media, it's also happening on games. There's that Roblox or any kind of game that has a chat function in it. Those kinds of meetups can happen anyway. Yeah. So now you got to tell the kid they cannot play social media, they can't do social media or play video games or... Come on.
Yeah, so it is.
They're going to get really, really smart about that.
Here's a couple other things. Social media leads to higher rates of depression because you see the other kids in your school with they're living this wonderful life, self-harm, and even suicidal tendencies. So, a lot of this, the thought process involved the complete protection of our keiki. But then again, when you think about the flip side of that, for the parents, now you're stripping away their rights to allow their kids to do certain things. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of times, the devices are the babysitters.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We never had those kind of things growing up.
Oh no.
Kawaii, sorry, we had to make our own slingshots with sticks and
that's why
rubber band.
And that's why we ate dirt when we were kids. You know what I mean?
No, you remember
we are still here.
After school, it's all about riding bike, playing football, and building one fort. Kawaii things, okay? We want to put thing.
We should actually do one poll. How many kids had road rash? This generation, no, our generation for sure.
Oh, the kids nowadays, babes, they want paper cut. They're like, mine. I still got my scars on my knees from falling all over the gravel on Kauai.
Mine is all bust up too. That's why we wear pants now. All right. By the way, that law would go into effect next January 1st.